Hi everyone, it's Saturday. We're heading to Morro Jable, Costa Calma.
Yeah.
We're going to stop at a few places on the way, show you what the latest is down the south area of the island. We don't go down there very often, so it's a great day out for us. We've got the car packed up and we'll see you there. So we've come down to the port area at Morro Jable. This is a working port, so a lot of fishermen have their boats here. There's a couple of restaurants as well that serve fresh fish, and the ferries also leave here to Gran Canaria and Tenerife as well. The other thing that's here is the turtle sanctuary.
Yeah, which we've visited before, and I recommend it's worth a visit if you're down here.
It's a nice little area to spend an hour or so, just have a little walk round and enjoy looking at the different boats here.
You can also do boat trips, and there's a catamaran you can go on a boat trip on, and also there's some sort of pirate adventure which I've not seen before, so that looks like it could be good fun.
So we've come down to the main strip of Morro Jable. I think we just assumed that a lot of the shops and the bars and the restaurants would be open down here, but it's not the case at all, is it?
No, and I'm surprised, partly because when we went to Coraleco a couple of weeks ago, the shops down there, they were either open or showing signs of reopening, whereas I don't think I've seen a single one of these shops open.
No, they're all much like this.
Other than there's a couple of small supermarkets that are open.
Yeah, apart from the Ipadino, everywhere seems shut up, and there's really hardly any people here either.
It's really quiet, but this is quite a large resort, and it's very popular with German tourists. So I wonder if it's so quiet because obviously there's no tourism here at the moment, and maybe they're just waiting.
So yeah, we came down here thinking for the day we might sit and have a coffee somewhere, which we might still be able to do if we can find somewhere that is open, but it's not looking very likely.
I think when we first came in there was maybe a small sign of life of a couple of cafes, but yeah, there seems to be nothing down this end.
Yeah, just still a bit like a ghost town down here. We are still in phase 2 because it's Saturday, so phase 3 starts on Monday, but there's no, bearing in mind it's a Saturday and a weekend. If they were going to be open, they'd be open now. So yeah, I guess they're waiting for the tourists to arrive. The beach is obviously open, so you've got shops down this side, beach on the other side of the road, so we'll go and have a wander down there anyway, have a little walk, see what we can find.
I think the thing is, when you come to any of the resorts and there's these ground squirrels around, people feed them, so they come straight up to you, whereas if you see them, say, around by our village, they don't come anywhere near you. I haven't got anything for you, mate. I haven't got anything for you. No, don't you bite my finger and don't trip me up. I'm in enough trouble already. So this is Playa De Jambe.
It's a really, really nice beach. It seems to go on for absolutely miles. The sand's really lovely and soft. There's a few people out, but I think just because the beach is so big here, it kind of makes it look much emptier than it probably really is.
I think the most striking thing for me about here, compared to Coraleco and Caleta, is the size of the beach. It's absolutely huge in comparison. And like Amelia said, it just goes on for miles.
Yeah, really a good place to come. I think if you can get a hire car and come down here, it's a really nice place to come down. We're going to show you a couple of other places as well that you could stop off at the same time. So we've come down to Sotavento Beach. It's really nice here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's quite windy. We've managed to find some shelter, but this is one of the places on the island if you're into kite surfing or if you want to give it a try. This is one of the best places to do it, apparently.
But the beach, again, much like where we were in Morro Jable, it just seems to go on for miles. The colour of the water is just amazing. There's a lot of people here, a lot of camper vans. People seem to just spend the whole day here. Yeah, just really beautiful beach. I mean, there's so many on Fuerteventura. We're kind of spoilt for choice, I suppose.
Yeah.
But this is a really, really nice one, and I'd highly recommend it if you do decide to hire a car for the day. Come down here. Bring a packed lunch or something, a picnic. Just really, really beautiful. Lovely just to go for a walk as well. There's quite a few hiking trails that we noticed when we came in the car park.
Yeah, unfortunately I'm a bit incapacitated at the moment.
Yeah, so we can't be too adventurous, but something we definitely want to do in the future. So this is Costa Calma Beach, so you can see a lot of the large hotels in the background there. But there's a reasonable amount of people on the beach and in the water. Probably more than we've seen so far today.
Yeah, I suppose again it is weekend, so there's a lot of, there's kids here playing football. There seems to be a few families around.
So we have been down to Costa Calma a couple of times before, both just us and when we've had family and friends out visiting.
Yeah, the last time we came, we were looking for a quiet spot on the beach, so we kind of went quite far along around the corner and happened upon a nudist beach. So
took us by surprise.
It did.
Not that we're prudes, but
no. So if you like to let it all hang out,
Costa Calma's the place. So this is the empty H10 Tindaya Hotel. It's absolutely huge, big all-inclusive hotel here in Costa Calma. One of the very few hotels that have now confirmed a reopening date. I am starting to get some information on some hotels and when they're reopening. I just want to double check that the dates are correct before I share them, but I'll be able to give you a few ideas in next week's video. This one here is going to reopen on the 3rd of July. So I suspect that will be package holidays. Got no idea how many rooms they have here, but the hotel looks absolutely massive, so I can't imagine that they're going to be anywhere near full occupancy for a while yet. But at least it's a positive sign, and I think we will see more hotels follow suit in the next week or two and start to give us some dates. And this beach here they call the H10 Beach. There's two H10 hotels next door to each other, so I assume they maintain it. But it is quite a nice section of beach. Smaller compared to the main one here, but definitely safe to swim in. And there's loads of parking as well, isn't there, in Costa Calma?
There's a car park just behind this beach where we are, so yeah, no problem parking at all, it's free.
And when we've been here before, there is small little coffee shops that the hotel own that you can go in if you're not a guest as well, so you can grab a drink. But they're all shut up at the moment, so we can't do that, so we're going to move on. So we've stopped briefly in La Lajita, which is where the Oasis Wildlife Park is, commonly referred to I think just as the zoo here in Fuerteventura. It is closed at the moment. I had a look on their website this morning. There's no confirmed date yet for when they'll reopen. So the sign here just says they are closed. There's free courtesy buses if you want to come here. Your admission ticket I think includes free transport from Caleta and maybe a few other areas as well. So if this is something that you wanted to do, have a look on their website. It's not something we've ever done, to be honest, just because we don't tend to visit zoos, but there is a sanctuary element here, I think particularly around the camels, so have a look on the website if that's of interest. Even if you're not keen on coming to see the animals here, they do have a market, a local market every Sunday morning. It has produce, arts and crafts, souvenirs, that sort of thing, so that's well worth a visit, and we've done that before. We've done that, and
often there's, if you're not wanting to lie on the beach on a Sunday, there's a lot of the shops are shut, so it's quite nice to be able to go to the market.
Yeah. We seem to be setting a load of guard dogs off here, so if you can hear the dogs barking in the background, that's why.
It's not the zoo.
The thing about the beach here is that there's lots of big We've had an absolutely great day out. It's felt like we've had a little day on holiday to ourselves, doesn't it, today?
Yeah, we don't explore the south part of the island probably as often as we should, really. So it's been a really nice day out, and the weather's been scorching, so it's been lovely.
So from here we've probably got about a half an hour, 40-minute drive or so to get home. I think we deserve a glass of wine tonight. We're going to slap a bit of after sun on. We'll see you for another update video in phase 3 on Thursday. Thanks for watching.